And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Lillard. Pass to Anthony. A lot of different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here is Hughes. And Whiteside sends it back. Lillard attacking. Pulls up from the corner. And Anthony gets it to go.
I like to see this. Lillard patient, reading the D. He finds the open man.
Pass to Hughes for three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Whiteside. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
The shot by Hughes, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Anthony. Tries from 10. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets split.
Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Lillard with it. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nurkic. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Shoots it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So both teams changing it up here. Cleveland leading by 5. Alvarejao. On the wing, James. He can't get that one to fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Lillard. No good on that one. Nice D from Varejao.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Floats it up there for Nurkic. Stolen by Varejao. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Both teams will make substitutions. Portland trails by 9. Here's Simons. Pass to Azania.
Ooh, ass. Great defense.
Over Marshall. And Azania gets it to go. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's James.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Simons. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
James outside. And James throws it down.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Outside Collins. Portland no good that time either. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. James left side. Down low. Shot by Varejao, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offense.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Now Anthony. Anthony on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Varejao.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one drops. And Anthony drops them both. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Gibson. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Gibson. 5 to shoot. Marshall inside the three-point line. And the rebound by Nurkic.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Portland trails by 7.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Taken away by Anthony. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McCollum feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Outside, Anthony. Lock at 6. Whiteside, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Cleveland leading by 3. They could use a bucket. No good from Gibson. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Oh my God,
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the middle. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fades and shoots. Bank shot. No good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Just a little. And he uses the glass on the layup. Little's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's James, and he drops it in from the low post. James has got 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Simons. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For the finish. And finished off by LeBron.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
This one for 3. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
Here's Trent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Ilgauskas up top. Over Collins. Again, the Cavaliers score. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach after. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron outside. That one rolling around and rims out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Out to Anthony. Shot on the wing, and he drops that one in. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland. Here's LeBron, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back. Drills it from outside. And that's now 21 points for LeBron.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Now here is Varejao. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wesley. Over Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out. Portland trails by 3. It's McCollum with the drive. Kicks it out to Lillard.
Who is that?
It's Nurkic, top of the key. Outside Anthony for the tie, but they recover it. Back to Whiteside. Gibson with the steal. And stolen by Whiteside. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Lillard misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Kicks it out to Jones. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Lillard looking around. Pass to Whiteside. Over Marshall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
What?
He lets the D off the hook right there. If they let him get that open again in that spot, he'll get burned.
And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Portland trails by 3. 1:49 left in the third quarter.
I didn't even take that out. I did a
good
hop
that
step and that was
time.
it.
Good work defensively by Jones. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Man, you could tell he feels the steal. The hustle was impressive.
Here's Gibson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. It's intercepted. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's the lob to the hoop. And now Portland on the break. Here's Trent. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
On its way from Gibson for 2. Nice shot from the wing.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Pass Pass to Whiteside. Over Pollard. Here's Simons for the tie. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Jones for three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Trent. Back to Collins. Here's Trent. Shot clock at 5. From the left block. And it's Collins getting it to go. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
Strong buckets like this help energize guys. I mean, Collins looking like no one can hold him there.
Here's Wesley. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. Right back after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Let me get those. Let me get those.
You can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Over Anthony. Pass to Ilgauskas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Why the fuck is he even in the game?
Ilgauskas in the post. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Cavaliers on D. 6-point lead. To the inside. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. 6 on the shot clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Ilgauskas. 16 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
You're getting lucky, bro.
And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
McCollum with the ball. Back to Anthony. Shoots it up. Nurkic trying to get open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony. Here's LeBron.
That's what I'm talking about.
That one misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The offensive rebound. Lillard with no one around. Out to Anthony. Pass to Lillard. A 3-ball. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. LeBron with some nice D.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Lillard outside. Anthony right side.
Ooh, that was out of bounds.
Lillard outside. Back to Anthony. Latrey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the whistle blows is going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
The computer be
Timeout called
wanting
the
me to lose by
Cavaliers.
time. They be doing anything just so I can lose. I'm not going happy today.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Well, it's clear Varejao is comfortable on the block, outstanding at using his size to take advantage down low.
Pass to McCollum. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Offline with his 3.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside. Get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. Wants to get it to Varejao and does. Pass to Jones. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James fires from way outside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. 3-pointer, Lillard. Here's Whiteside. Now Anthony. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the wing right side. Over in the corner, Marshall. LeBron James on the wing. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Teams can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
Hams the 3.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, clutch.
Timeout called, Cleveland. The score is tied at 47. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
That shit was clutch.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is LeBron. To win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And
Thank you. Thank you.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
And I got my dinner waiting on me. It's raps for you, bro. It's raps, bro. I gotta get you up out of here.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. And Daniel Gibson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Like, 2K just be wanting me to lose bad. Like, why are these niggas in here?
Pass to Whiteside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Inside. Here's Simons. Over Gibson. And it doesn't even draw iron. From the arc. Unable to get that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Trent. Outside Anthony. To take the lead. And it's good on the layup. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime.
And that's the perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Lillard with it. Pass to Nurkic.
That's fair enough.
Lillard outside. 4 on the clock. Outside Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard.
How was
good
he?
From outside. And so it's Cleveland with it. The drive by LeBron.
Come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
LeBron can't guard him, bro.
Now Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. It's McCollum on the wing. Nurkic trying to get open. McCollum, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're up by 2. 1:04 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here's Hughes. James outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When James is attacking like this, it's sometimes overwhelming for the team, and they're forced to compromise.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game.
And it's Lillard.
Bro, I didn't do that.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Pass to Whiteside.
Bruh.
And stolen by Ilgauskas.
That shit was deep, buddy.
Here's Marshall. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake free.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, it's not a smart shot.
And Portland turns it over again.
Like, I'm like, shit crazy. Shit insane.
James has a 2-pointer. On the wing, James.
LeBron can't shoot. Mad that you take an open shot.
To the wing on the left. For 3. Snow.
No.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT,
I don't really give a
today, coming into this, I only had like 10. Probably like 6 or 7 losses. Now I have to.
Ran up on him. Say he got him for the door. And when he give us showing love, break it down and didn't know the ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about it. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Yeah, about it when we ride out, jump out. Yeah, then we'll hide out. Sell it back to you, but try something, then it's vibe out. Laugh in your face like hot, hot. Ran off on him. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a when I ain't have a just hit another. Now I'm back on my feet. I got that for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran off on him. Now you say you looking for me.
Hot though.
I don't really give a no. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran off on him. Now you say you looking for me. I don't really give a oh no. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran off on him.
Ain't getting it back, so I'm so proud of me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? You know it right. Trying to stop a G, trying to make it hard for me, trying to make it hard for me.
Blow you out. I can blow you out something crazy. Fair though, for real. Just whatever. How do you get this one?
Yo.
So Atlanta will get the first possession.
Holy shit.
Young taking his time here. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game. This end of the season awards already being debated. What did it mean to you when you were named All-NBA?
Well, it meant a lot, especially in my era, again, of playing against the best power forwards, I feel, in a group of all time. And so it meant a lot. There's only one power forward position, and so to be on that All-NBA team, it's something that's more special to me than being an All-Star, because it's not about being the best 12 or 24. It's about being the best 5 in the league. And so those moments were always special, being named the first team NBA.
And like you said, you played in the golden era of the best players ever to play that position.
I tell you what, I think I played in the era where anyone that you would have picked in the power forward from the Western Conference, I couldn't have been upset at over myself, because everyone played in such a dominating fashion. Their teams were winning, and I knew personally how hard it was to guard these guys one-on-one.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing, how to finish these alley-oops.
Johnson goes in, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
The foul shot, good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Young's shot is off.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Divac. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Young. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Stay there. Pass to Carter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot clock at 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Rejected by T.
Man, who would have thought it would be T to send that shot away? Great block.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Pass to Worthy. Shakes him. The kick out to Scott. Green deciding where to go with it. Over Reddish. Goes back up. And it's Green missing. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Bembry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right side Worthy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Teague. And the layup is good.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Los Angeles trails by 9.
Whoa.
Left side, Scott. Pass to Worthy. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Hawks. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Capella. Here's Herter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Capella with it. Picked up by Thompson. They swipe it. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Campbell. Thompson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. We modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Here's Campbell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Campbell drills both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Young outside. Just 5 to shoot.
He's banging him.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Now, here's Hunter. After Magic Johnson's miss. Hunter took him no time at all on that one. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
And Young, here we go. And Dedmon throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles trails by 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Here's D-Bots. Pass to Perkins. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Teague. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
They double-team Johnson. 5 to shoot. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Los Angeles trails by 10. A drive by Scott. Pass to Perkins. Back to Divac. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dedmon. This one for three. And it's Perkins with the rebound. Pass to Divac. Now Worthy. Misses in close.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. Sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 8. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Will this nigga hit a shot?
Young's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Johnson left side. Pass to Drew. Here's Thompson. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Johnson. Count it. He's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bounce pass Young. And a wide open look for Capella. Offline with his 3. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Webber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy. Or they're just cheering for both teams and great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. You know it's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us, because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
For the tie, Magic doing some more damage inside.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Lakers working the ball around now. For the lead. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella.
Why would he stop? He stop it.
Young with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Johnson attacking. The kick out to Worthy. 5 on the clock. Campbell inside. Pass to Johnson.
That pressure on him.
Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
And taken away by Magic. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Good. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He's going to force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Young with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Capella. In the corner. Herter with it. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Capella with the bucket.
I'd like to see the D. They kind of forgot about him. Well, to me, Clint Capella is a classic center. I mean, I love his hands. Great footwork. I mean, he takes what is given to him. He plays inside, protects the rim. And if you throw it up, he'll finish it with authority.
4 on the clock. Worthy. Lays it up off the glass. Worthy's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And with Capella, that finishing and rebounding are key to his game.
Yeah, and he's only going to keep getting better, Kevin, which is a scary prospect for every other center in the NBA.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Thompson.
That's not a good idea.
Good work defensively by Capella.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover.
How would he cut
and
in?
contest
How
that
he
shot.
open? That's a 3.
It's tipped. Here's Drew. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Pass to Herter. Young, right side. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Back to Collins. Over Thompson. Hits the close range jumper. And that's now 6 points for John Collins.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of a 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Top of the key, Reddish. Dedmon in the high post. Rebound the Lakers. And there's the foul. It's on Wayne Denton. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. They kick it out to Green. Shoots from the high post. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Bembry shot good. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
The drive by Worthy.
Let me get that.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. Left side Worthy. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Reddish with the ball. Now Green defending. And Reddish with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Bembry. Another three for
not even a shooter.
Nice play, and you
can
see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Atlanta making a switch here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
And taken away by Johnson.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
From deep three-point range, and Byron Scott with the three. Scott's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with how Scott's built, he generates a lot of power into his shot. That's why it looks so easy from deep.
From 10 feet out.
No way.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And Worthy throws it down.
Well, that's a big basket here in a close game. Worthy, one of the quieter guys on the floor, but his game is loud.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. And Young, here we go. And here is Hunter. Young outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Capella.
Pass to that
6 to shoot. A second chance effort. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And 12 points for Trae Young. Johnson makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
What is he doing?
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
And Young, here we go. Pulls it up. He's good with the little jumper in close. Young's
12
got
points
4 this quarter.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And the rejection by Collins. Here's Atlanta. They lead by 1. Young drives in. Defensive rebound.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's
No,
Johnson.
let's go. Bro, until he gets
Pass
the
to
board.
Divac. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Divac. Now here's Johnson. Another shot. And that one hits back iron. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Young inside.
Bro, like, somebody get open.
Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Cowan. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time.
No,
They
they
turn it
don't
over.
know.
A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation.
We're going to have to lock up.
7 seconds left in the game. Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David.
生活非常狗血，就怕被我上了手耶。娱乐圈我要离得远，做了坏事逃不过上帝的眼，不能成为别人的道具，被用来加以随意能抛弃，不会被考虑想逃避。我上去被粉底，我把它分级，我在不停地追求你的身体，当外面的人都看清盘你的成绩，不知不觉就到了下一个等级。Mel